Hello and welcome to Championship Chats. In this episode, we will look back on the game that led to Formal Water bowing out of this year's Waterford Senior Hurling Championship, and we will also speak to Formal manager Michael Ryan.
We proved what we could do for about 15 or 20 minutes, but we didn't do it for long enough.
Before we get Michael's thoughts, let's take a look back on last Saturday's decider. Right from the throw-in, Ballygunner dictated the pace. They went 4 points up until the 7th minute, when Formal's Aaron Ryan got their first score of the game from a free. Ballygunner pushed on right up until the 23rd minute, when wing-back Colm Gyrey got a sensational goal, narrowing the gap to only 1 point.
I think Colm Gyrey's in behind, he's been chased Peter Hogan, shrugs off the challenge, takes his time. Will he try and knock it over the bar for a second? Gone past Philip Manny, he'll duck and shoot. Oh, what a goal!
However, Ballygunner saw this as a threat and pushed on for the remainder of the first half. The score at half-time was Ballygunner 112, Formal Water 1-7. On return to the pitch in the second half, Ballygunner had more in the tank and upped the gears. Formal Water were unable to keep up with this. Ballygunner eventually ran out winners on a scoreline of 123 to Formal Water's 115. We will now get the thoughts of Michael Ryan. So we're joined here tonight by Formal Water manager Michael Ryan. Michael, thanks a million for having a chat with us tonight. So Michael, firstly, commiserations on your defeat to Ballygunner last weekend. You must be disappointed by the outcome.
Yeah, disappointed with the result at the end, because we had serious ambitions to win that game, and we're probably disappointed. I'm disappointed for the players because they put in a great effort all year, and we felt we were doing well and going places. We started the championship very, very well against Mount Sinai. Down in Mullins won that game by 10 points. And then, subsequently we won the group and won the quarter final against Beside. That was a kind of a messy kind of game enough. But I suppose we went in with high ambitions, and we thought we had a chance of winning the game. But disappointed for the players, as I said already, because they put in a huge effort all year. But having said that, there were some good moments along the way as well.
A lot of what we'll hear out and about now is that Formal Water never really got going. But I suppose Ballygunner prevented Formal Water from making any progress while still carrying on with their own quest for scores.
Well, the problem when you play Ballygunner is they have good players on every line of the pitch, and they have some really talented forwards. And if you talk about closing down Desi or somebody else, Peter Hogan props up or somebody else props up, and they're kind of in the middle of the field. Their team is laced with really, really good players, and you can lay all the plans you like, but when they turn it on, they're very difficult to contain, and they can get scores from any part of the field, and their use of the ball is very, very good. And I suppose maybe it looked as if we tried in the last 10 minutes, but they used the ball so well, you have a lot of running and chasing to do. So from that point of view, that's true. But having said that, there were periods in the game when we did really well, and I wouldn't say well on the back foot, but we certainly caused them problems.
Just like Formal Water had done in the previous matches, Ballygunner started off very efficiently and immediately started putting a gap between the teams. But then in the 23rd minute, when everyone might have thought Ballygunner were going to cruise through, Colm Gyrey got a sensational goal, leaving only a point between both teams. But that was probably your opportunity to push on and get on top of Ballygunner.
Yeah, we had a really good spell around that time. I think the score was 1-5 to 2 points before that, and then we got on a roll and got some good points. Alan Ryan and Sean Welsh picked off good points, and then Colm, in fairness, was a sensational goal. I mean, to beat a keeper of Sockies from that range, but also the way he danced around Philip Manny, it was a really, really good goal, and we thought we were in a good place. But having said that, the next score was going to be crucial. And there was a few minutes before half time when they tacked on 3 or 4 points, and that put us on the back foot again. And of course, the start of the second half, they got off to a good start. But that's what they do, When you give them chances, they punish you. And we needed a few more scores, and we got the goal, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
But on an overall sense, looking back in 2023, you won 3 games out of 4, avoided the preliminaries, and ended up getting into a semi-final. Would you say it was a successful year overall for Formal Water?
I'd say it was a decent year more than a successful year. It certainly wasn't what we envisaged or where we wanted to go, but I suppose we haven't won 3 championship matches in a long time, and seeing if we ever won, I'm not sure if we ever won 3 championship matches. So that part of it was very, very pleasing. Maybe a little disappointed because we probably played our best hurling in the first round against Mount Sinai. I don't think we reached those heights again, and we also picked up a few injuries, and it's not an excuse. But Dylan Gary and Michael Morrissey were big losses, and while the subs we've on are doing their best, we can't afford to miss any of our big guns, because at the end of the day, scores win matches, and if you haven't got your best team on the field, it's hard to get those scores. And then when you're playing, and in fairness, it has to be said, Ballygunner are one of the best teams in the country, no question about that. And A lot of teams would struggle against them. But as I said, we proved what we could do for about 15 or 20 minutes, but we didn't do it for long enough. So if you were to ask me, was it the year, sum up the year, I'd say it was a decent year, but we would have hoped for better.
Commiserations once again, Michael, and thanks very much for having a chat with us.
You're welcome.
And that brings this episode to a close. It also brings the hurling series of Championship Chats to a close. We would like to thank all the interviewees that we've had in these videos, and also thank Michael Ryan for starring in tonight's one. A big thank you to Clubber TV for using their clips so far this year, and thank you to you for taking time out to watch these videos. And until next time, take care.